after a poor preseason. The Finns say it's not a sign of things to come.
I'm never going to think that way. I know you do, but I don't.
The roster is full of change. Out are Pro Bowlers Ndamukong Suh, Mike Pouncey, and Jarvis Landry. In are Danny Amendola and surefire Hall of Famer Frank Gore. Not to mention the return of Ryan Tannehill.
I still think we're heading in the right direction.
It's head coach Adam Gase's third season. The pressure to perform is on, and it begins today. It's the Dolphins and the Tennessee Titans at The Rock. And now, Auto Nation presents 7 on the Sidelines.
Frank Gore's football career has finally come full circle.
You know, I'm home. I'm home.
To know Frank Gore, you must understand what he has gone through. 2 ACL knee surgeries is just part of his story.
It taught me that this game, it can be taken away from me. And it gave me that drive. So I had to learn how to walk again. I had to learn how to run again. I had to, trust that I'd be okay, playing the game of football again.
As a child, the future Hall of Fame running back lived in a 1-bedroom apartment with 9 other family members. He had a severe learning disability at Coral Gables High School. His mom, Lizzie, was addicted to cocaine. The drug abuse led to her death in 2007.
When I look back, and I ask myself, like, how did we do it? How did my mom, make sure everybody was good in that 1-bedroom apartment? I try to think back then, you know what I'm saying, now, and I just say, man, I've been blessed.
Frank is considered one of the best backs to ever play at the University of Miami.
When Frank made up his mind to be the best, there was no stopping him. And I remember the maturation of Frank from high school to college to now, and when he experienced that taste of victory, and then he experienced how good he can really be. It was like something just went off inside him.
Dolphins head coach Adam Gase has known Frank from the time the two were in San Francisco.
I've learned a long time ago, never doubt him, because he's going to end up finding a way to do exactly what he wants to do and play this game. He loves playing this game.
You know what type of guy I am. You know what I love the game of football, and you know how serious I take it.
Frank has been a mentor to his younger Dolphin teammates. He's also a father. His son Frank Jr. is a junior running back at Killian High School.
This past summer, this was his first time really training with me, and I don't have to tell him nothing. I just try to show him what it takes. If he could see how I train and take that, he should be fine. I try to, let him know it's tough. It's nothing easy. You don't want nothing to come easy. You know what I'm saying? You got to work for everything.
The work continues for Frank, even though he doesn't know how many NFL seasons he has left. But one thing is certain, he still has that fire to prove the doubters wrong.
Just hearing what I can't do. I heard that my whole life. What I couldn't do in school. He can't, because they felt like, I can't, I'm not the smartest kid in school, or he's not going to college. I haven't heard that. I'm hearing now, he's 35, he's done. And that just motivated me. I love to prove people wrong.
Every year, NFL players bring their kids to training camp, and the interaction is always extremely adorable.
It's just precious just hearing them out there calling daddy, daddy.
It's something as a younger player, I saw the older guys doing it, and, now that I have my daughter out here at practice, it's so special that you get to share these moments with family, because, it doesn't last forever.
Not only is it special for players to be able to share these moments with their sons and daughters, with training camp being an intense couple weeks, taking a moment to spend time with loved ones is priceless.
We always think about how football is, but when it all sits down, it's all about the kids. And that's the reason why most of us do it.
Camp's tough, so it's not easy being away from the little one, but it's great that the little time you get to see them, it's brightens your day. It's awesome.
It's the only time I get with the kids, because, I leave before they get up, and then I'm home, and they're asleep when I get home. So it's great to be able to see him and have a little bit of time with the kids, especially at this age.
For head coach Adam Gase, not only it's a joy to have his kids roaming the practice fields in camp, he can always rely on his son to make sure he's on his P's and Q's.
It's nice to, go to work and you're on the field, and then afterwards, get your kids on the field and, be able to run around and, let them kind of have fun. My son thinks he knows a lot right now, so that's awesome. So I get a lot of good information from him. Crushes me more than anybody.
For quarterback Ryan Tannehill, who's coming off injury, having his expecting wife and young son Steele out at camp is something he's conjured up in his mind for years.
It's fun having my little guy out here. It's really a special time we get to share. It's tough being away from him, but getting to spend these few minutes with him on the field is huge.
But of all the Dolphins who bring their kids out to camp, teammates Marquise Gray and Jakeem Grant's kids may have the most fun.
My third year here, and they look forward to being out here with the other guys. Actually look forward even to going into the locker room after practice. So all the guys know their names, and they're a big hit around here.
And I noticed that when Marquise kids were playing with you, I guess they sometimes look at you because you're a little smaller than other NFL guys, that you're like a kid. I mean, so I'm sure they embrace that a lot too as well.
Yeah, I like to play with them. Like, I told one of Marquise' sons, I told him, like, hey, man, stay out of my closet, give me my shirt back.
Kids say the darndest things, and the Gray boys, they're no different, as they feel like a kid in a candy store anytime they're in camp.
It's like it's your first time playing on a football team. It's fun, and you get to play with some people in there.